falling, or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand.
Hi guys, Ree here from mummyoffour.com, and welcome back to my channel and another vlog. A Vlogmas vlog. It's a weekly vlog. I don't know if you can technically call it Vlogmas if you're not vlogging every day, and I'm definitely not doing every day. I have done Vlogmas in the past where I've done it every day and it's broken me. And to be honest, I don't think people have time to watch every single video if I put out a video every day. That being said, make sure you've got bell notifications on because it's possible there will be more uploads than normal if I can squeeze them in, but it definitely won't be every day. I don't know, let me know, have you been watching Vlogmas vlogs and do you make time to watch them every day? Is that something that you can kind of fit in December? I don't know. Anyway, last night I went out, and if you saw my get ready with me, then you'll know that I was feeling really anxious about going. It's really bizarre because I haven't been proper out like I did last night, as in with like mum friends, and I literally didn't get in until like 2 in the morning, which is so far past my bedtime, it's untrue. The closest thing to out I've been for a meal with my husband, literally a couple of times without the children since COVID, because we don't sort of have much in the way of babysitters. And I did go out with my sister and I was home by 10:30, but it was a very quiet, civilised night. So this was a bit daunting because it was going out with people that I haven't actually been out drinking with before, but you know, people I know reasonably well from school. I did have such a lovely time. I did actually wear red lipstick. It felt fun. It felt lovely. It's not something I normally do, any of it. And I was really worried. I thought, how am I going to manage? How am I even going to stay awake? I mean, some of the people, it did make me feel old. So some of the people behind the bar, I felt like I wanted to ask them for ID. And in fact, one of them recognised me because he used to be in school with my son. I'm like, wow, you're literally the same age as my child. I did feel old. Anyway, other than that, I did have a nice time. So I don't know, let me know, have you been like out over the Christmas period, and is out, like going out, is that something that you get to do, something you'd like to do, or something you just not into anymore? I think since COVID, a lot of us have become real homebirds, really not wanting to venture out as much. For anything like me, you're in your pyjamas pretty much as soon as it's dark every day. Anyway, this weekend, so it's like the Christmas season. I've got a lot to do. I need to organise the girls' costumes because they've got their first ever dance show tomorrow. So I need to make sure they've got everything for that. I need to make sure we've got all the Christmas costumes for the Christmas concerts. So there's 2 sort of sets of costumes I've got to do for the girls and just one for William. Got to pull all that stuff together. I need to wrap some presents. I need to wrap a fake present for Zara's show. And to be honest, I just want to spend a bit of time just chilling out today as well. My husband did actually let me have a lie-in this morning, which was nice. It's not something that normally gets to happen, so that was really nice. I'm feeling okay, just really tired. So I think the children are just gonna have a nice little play, and I'm just gonna sit, do what I don't do very much, which is chill out. Let's just get these costumes done and out the way because I feel like I can't relax until that's done. Okay, so I've got my list here. Zara needs her dance clothes that are already in her bag upstairs, a scarecrow hat. This is a bit munched, but that'll do as a scarecrow hat. That was a Primark one, that's been in her dressing up for a bit. A Christmas jumper, check. And pyjamas for some sort of me and my teddy bear dance. Zara also needs a teddy bear, so I think she's going to take Minnie Mouse, so that can all go into Zara's bag. And then for school, Zara needs an angel costume. Now luckily I already had this one for Bella. Bella was an angel in reception. Zara's in year 1, will still fit. So I already had that, which is a winner. And then she needs leggings and a t-shirt to go underneath. So that's Zara done. So Zara, for me and my teddy bear, do you want to take Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, and we need to wrap a present. You've got a Princess Jasmine tiara on still, haven't you?
Yeah.
This morning she was speechless. Jasmine, weren't you? Yes. Okay, so we need to get your sister's costume sorted and then we can relax. Right, so Bella, you need leggings and a black t-shirt. Check. Dance socks. Okay, you've got those. You also need a Christmas jumper. This silver waistcoat that your dance teacher's given you, that has been shedding all over the house. What else is in here? Black leggings. How many pairs of black leggings do you need? You got quite a few. Okay, well, they're spares, that's fine. And also you need this, something you would wear to a party. So that's very sparkly. I think that was for your costume to be silver in last year's school concert, wasn't it? And last year's school concert wasn't actually a concert, it was a film thing that they sent home to the parents. So, they are your costumes. You are sorted. Are you excited for your first dance show, girlies?
Yeah. Yeah.
They did do like a little performance in like a village fete over the summer, but other than that, it's your first proper show on a proper stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Bella's also got a tap exam. You did a modern exam in the summer and you had distinction. And
Yeah.
a tap exam. Do you feel like you're ready? You've been shuffleball changing all over the house, haven't you? So that's the girls pretty much sorted for their costumes. I do need to get Will a grey shirt. I don't know where I get an age 10, 11 grey shirt. Black waistcoat and black trousers. I think I can manage the black trousers. And he needs this kind of hat that kind of looks a bit like the bellhop hats from Tower of Terror. So I'm not sure I'm going to find one of those, but I shall do my best. So costumes are all sorted for tomorrow, which is a relief. I know I haven't got Will's sorted yet, but his doesn't actually be in till perhaps the end of next week, so I've got a bit of time, which means I can sit and relax. I'm going to read a magazine, and I want to share this with you because I think you're going to love it. It's called Readly. I mean, a lot of you probably know about it already. Sound off in the comments if you already use Readly. But it is an amazing magazine service that you can read on your tablet. There are over 7,000 different magazine options for you to read, all from your iPad, which I love because you've just got so many different choices. Just, it depends, whatever you fancy, dipping into, reading a little bit of. It's been such a treat and such a lovely way to relax and unwind, especially at this really busy time of the year. Just sitting down and reading for a few minutes really helps me to switch off. So I'm just going to show you around the app a little bit because I love it and I'm pretty sure that you guys will too. So I love it because it's not just for me, it's for the whole family. So you've got your kind of main page based on the magazines that you have been interested in, but you can go in to different profiles. So you can see under my profile there are various magazines that I've highlighted as favourites just so that they're easy to go back to, and then when you go into the magazines you can actually read back issues as well as just the latest one. You can go into different profiles. So this is William's, and then he's got magazines that he's highlighted that he wants to read. William really enjoys the Beano, for example, but that's not going to be popping up on my favourites, is it? But for one monthly subscription price of just $9.99 a month, this is a really great way of the whole family to be able to read the magazines they want to read just for that one price. I know that you can get some free trials if you go directly through the app, but Readly have very kindly given me a 2-month totally free offer and you can cancel at any time. So by using the link on screen now, and I'll also put it down in the description and in the blog post to go with this vlog, because there's always a blog post to go with each vlog, so you can find links to whatever I'm wittering on about at the time. But I'll put that link, and if you use that specific link, you get 2 months completely free. So that's enough to take you right through Christmas and beyond, all through the school holidays. And do you know what? With children, especially if they're slightly reluctant readers, things like comics and magazines can be a really good way of just getting them to read anything. But any form of reading you can get your children to do is beneficial to them. It doesn't have to be, you know, big hefty books. Reading comics and magazines is a great way to encourage them to read a little bit more, to read together, and it's sort of a good way of sneaking reading in. So within the app, you can choose to download titles to your device to read offline. So if you are traveling over the holidays, you have something to read on the train, in the car, if you're not driving, of course. The fact that each family member can have a different profile and just customize it to their favorite titles is great, because that way the app is personalized to every family member, but it's still just that one subscription. So even at $9.99 a month, I'd say that is a really good value service, but free for 2 entire months is amazing. So don't forget to click on that link and grab your free trial. Shout out in the comments if you've tried Readly before, or if you're going to try it using this free trial. And thank you so much to Readly for sharing this offer and for reaching out to partner with me on this video. This is an absolute no-brainer for me to share because I love it. It's always a real treat to work with a brand where it's a product or service I genuinely love and will talk about for free. So I've set up profiles for myself and the children. I'm going to set one up for my husband just to show you. I'm going to call him Daddy of 4. It's become a bit of a running joke that I never mention his name on the channel. I never intended to set out to keep his name a secret, but then it just accidentally became a secret, which is hysterical. So he's just Daddy of 4 now. As you're setting up the profile, you can choose it's English language you prefer to read in. It'll just show you titles in English, and then it gives you the option, do you want to have the option to read in other languages. I mean, he can't speak any other languages, so there'd be no point in doing that. So you can choose 3 or more categories that you like for the profile, and you can change this any time. But he would like, let me see, he's going to like cars and motoring. He likes tech and stuff like that. So let me see. TV, film and cinema he'd like, and tech. So then you press start reading. It shows up a load of titles based on those interests that you've just indicated. So I know he will love reading things like Stuff magazine. What you can do then is when they get suggested to you, you can add that to your favourites, and then they show up down here in my content. They're the titles that you have highlighted as your favourites and that you want to be able to go back to quickly. He loves reading car magazines, Top Gear magazine. I know that one will be a favourite of his. You can also read newspapers on here, which is great. It means you haven't got physical magazines lying around cluttering up your house. I've always got my iPad to hand, so if I've ever got 5 minutes to just sit and chill out, I'm trying to make time to do, it's always there. So what you can do is you can read the magazine this way, but if you tip it, you've got the option to read it in 2-page format. Ooh, dry skin saviours. Okay, right, I'm going to need to read this later. My skin is so painfully dry, I'm like a lizard. So I want to save this for later. You can literally just press this little button and you can save. I'm going to save the left page, save. And then that will be saved for me to find later on. So then if you go under my content, under the bookmarks tab, you can see that I bookmarked that page to come back to later. That would be especially handy for articles you want to go back to. So things like recipes, perhaps a puzzle you want to finish, because there are puzzles you can do within some of these magazines. Right, I'm going to sit and chill and read for a little bit. So we are here at the theatre for the girls' first ever show. So look, girls, these are the wings, you see? This is the bit at the side of the stage. Remember when we went to see Wicked? Yeah. That's where everyone stands before you come on stage. And when you're in the wings, you've got to be really quiet because the audience are going to be out there. And they'll be able to hear you if you're talking, so there's no talking in the wings. Are you excited? How are you feeling?
Really excited.
Oh, so excited. You're going to be amazing. Just want to enjoy it. And if something goes wrong, what do you do?
Just carry on.
Just keep smiling and keep going. It's a really good lesson to learn, isn't it? I can't wait to see you on stage. Were amazing. Mummy is so proud. How was your first show?
Very fun.
Very fun. What did you think?
Really good.
Oh, I'm so proud of you both. The children are all in school. I just got off a Zoom call from a meeting. Do you remember when Zoom was all we did? All we did. I don't do it as much anymore. I was trying to set up my webcam. So my big camera I use for filming all the time, I use that as a webcam. I thought, right, I'll just plug that in now. Much better quality picture, you know, appear professional. While I'm doing my Zoom call, rather than have like the blurry webcam on my computer. Couldn't get it to work because we don't do these things anymore. And I just use my camera for filming stuff, not for Zoom. Managed to get all the wires, got it to work. Thought, great. I was so organised. I was so ahead of myself. So this was 9 o'clock, meeting not till 11. 10 minutes before the meeting, turn on camera. Not recognised. I could not get it to work. I had the whole thing working. Why do sometimes things work and sometimes they just decide not to work? Technology, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a bit of a technophobe, but sometimes I just do not understand why things will work sometimes, and then with a wiggle of a wire will or will not work another time. It's beyond me, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that happens to. Let me know if you feel the same about things like setting up Zoom cameras and such things. Anyway, I have been working all morning. You can hear my stomach is rumbling. I'm going to sit and eat some toast and chill and have a little read on Readly. So thank you so much to Readly for that fantastic offer that I'm able to share. 2 full months completely free to try it out. You can cancel at any time. So I'll put all the details below and in the company blog post and all that kind of thing. So grab that offer and make sure you get it set up so that all of your family can use it throughout the holidays and beyond. I honestly, hand on heart, think it's a really, really great service and a great way to relax as a mum and sneak a cheeky little bit of reading in for the children that they don't feel like is, you know, school working. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications on for more Christmassy content coming your way. Hope you're all having a magical and stress-free December. I'll see you guys soon.